Okay, Assalamualaikum and good day. So I will continue our lecture for chapter 3, which will cover about the voltage drop, okay, for part 1, and short circuit analysis for part 2. Okay, this is the outline for chapter 3. For chapter 3, there are two parts. The first part is voltage drop, okay, here, voltage drop. And the second part is the short circuit analysis. Okay. Okay, for voltage drop, I have divided into two parts, which is part 1A will cover from introduction until cable impedance. Part 1B will cover transformer voltage drop and voltage drop due to motor starting. So we go to introduction. So as we know, voltage drop on the electrical power distribution system is mainly caused by cable, okay, and then transformer, and also motors. Okay, voltage drop happen when load current, okay, IB, flow through a conductor or transformer having a finite impedance. Okay, and then severe voltage drop will result on motor failure, dimming of lamps, and CPU shutdown. So voltage drop calculation is important for us to design to maintain the nominal voltage at the servicing site. Okay, this is the voltage range. Okay, according to this standard, okay, we have this standard. Okay, the voltage drop between the origin of the installation and any load point should not be greater than the value in this table. So this table is the voltage drop range that will be considered for our design. So the first one is for low voltage installation supplied from a public LV distribution system. Okay, for lighting there are 3%, and for other users only 5%. Okay, and then for low voltage installation supplied from private LV supply, okay, the range is not more than 6% for lighting, and for other users is 8%. Okay, this is the phasor diagram representing voltage drop phenomenon. So we can see here there are V sending here. Okay, this one is from the supply from the TNB. You can consider from TNB, and this one is for V receiving to the customer. Okay, and then we can see here there are some voltage drop happen due to resistance value, and also voltage drop happen due to reactance value. Okay, next we go to definition of voltage drop. Okay, so first we go to approximation method. Okay, this one, this is the formula. Okay, this is the formula for approximation method or standard formula for voltage drop. So V drop is equal to IB, okay, times with RL times cos theta minus XL sin theta. So we can see here RL is the resistance in ohms, okay, and then XL is the reactance in ohms, and IB is the design current or line current. Okay, theta is the phase angle of the line current. Okay, and then to get the voltage drop, okay, if VA is equal to system voltage, okay, the percentage of voltage drop, okay, is equal to V drop. Okay, this value is from this formula. Okay, divide by VA, V system, okay, times with 100%. So we have to consider that voltage percent of voltage drop is in the limitation of the standard to make sure that our design is correct. So next we go to example 1. Okay, determine the percentage of voltage drop, okay, along 415 3-phase feeder 85 feet. Okay, this one is in feet, in length, consisting of 400 THW, okay, thermoplastic heat and water resistant insulated wire. And then we have copper conductor types per phase, and the current is 350 A at 0.85 power factor lagging. Assume steel conduit. Okay, so yang saya highlightkan ni adalah perkara penting yang kita kena consider dekat dalam kita punya table nanti. Okay, so the next slide is macam mana kita nak pilih all the value from the table given. Okay, next we have to refer to this table to get the value of R and X before we calculate the voltage drop. So first we have to choose what is the type of the cable. So from the example, we know that the types of the cable is 400 THW. So we refer here. And then we have to know what is the types of conductor to get the value of X and R. So this is the, okay, this one is the column for X value, and this one is the column for R value. So for R there are two types, which is copper wire here, okay, and the other types is the aluminium wire. So for example, in the example given is copper wire, so we have to select this column. Okay, and then the types of the conductor is steel conduit, so we have to choose this column, okay, for steel conduit. So this one is for X, okay, this one is for X value, and this one is for R value. So we have to see, we have to choose the value of X and R from this row. Okay, this one is for steel conduit, so this one is for R for steel conduit. So we can see here, okay, we have to choose the value is from this, okay, this value for X, okay, and then this value is for R. Okay, we can see here there are two value, okay, upper one and lower one. So we have to choose either upper and lower based on the example given. So in the example, the length of the cable is in feet in length, 85 feet. So we see here, okay, this legend given, okay, the upper one is per kilometer, okay, this one per kilometer, and the lower one is the per 1000 feet. So we have to choose the lower one for feet length. Okay, so for X value, the value that we have to choose is 0.049, and for R is 0.035. Okay, that value is in 1000 feet. Okay, next we go to the solution. Okay, from the table, okay, from the previous table, we have the value of R and X here, 0.035 per 1000 feet for resistance, and for reactance is 0.049 per 1000 feet. Okay, this value we have to remember, this value is in 1000 feet. So we have to find what is the RL and SL for 85 feet. So that value divide by 1000, okay, this one divide by 1000, and then we have to times with the length given, so 85 to get the value of R. And then we have to calculate for XL. Okay, use the same method, divide by 1000 and then times with 85, and then we get the value of XL. So we have to get the value of theta here. Okay, theta by cos inverse the power factor value. Okay, power factor given is 0.85. So we get the theta here. So last we have to put all the value for R, X and theta in the voltage drop formula. So V drop is equal to IB given in the example. Okay, this one is R cos theta minus X sin theta. So we get the value of voltage drop here, 1.65 volt. Okay, and then last we have to calculate the percentage of voltage drop. Okay, is equal to V drop. Okay, this one V drop divided by V system. Okay, we get 0.96%. Okay, next we go to the second method to calculate the voltage drop. Okay, so we can see here, okay, for this method we have to use tabulated, okay, MVAM values. Okay, we have to refer to this table to get the voltage drop. So there are two, this is the formula for voltage drop. Okay, and then but there are two condition for voltage drop. The first one is load power factor for AC circuit using conductor of 16 mm squared or less. Okay, so the formula is here. Okay, voltage drop is equal to tabulated MVAM Z times with IB. Okay, and then times with length and times with the power factor divided by 1000. Okay, this one is for 16 mm or less. Okay, and then the second condition is for AC circuit using conductor of 25 mm squared or greater. Okay, so this is the formula for voltage drop by using the tabulated MVAM value. Okay, so the formula is voltage drop is equal to tabulated MVAM times with the power factor, okay, plus with tabulated MVAM X times with sin theta times with IB times with the length divided by 1000. Okay, for tabulated value, okay, this one we have to refer tabulated table of voltage drop 17 IEE regulation. Okay, this is the tabulated table of voltage drop in MV/A/M. Okay, still here is the size of the cable, you can see here, and then this is the value. Okay, this is the value for MVA. Okay, so there are two core cable here. This one is for 2 core cable single phase, and this one is for 3 or 4 core cable for 3 phase. Okay, next we go to example number 2. Okay, a 415 3-phase AC circuit is wired in a 4-core armored cable to BS5467 having SLPE insulation and aluminium conductor of 35 mm squared cross-sectional area. If IB is equal to 120, okay, given IB is 120 and length is 27 m, and the MV/A/M Z is 1.95. What is the percentage of voltage drop? So by using this formula, okay, this formula for voltage drop, okay, we put all the value given in the formula. Okay, this one is the tabulated value given, okay, and then times with the length, times with the IB 120 and also times with the length divided by 1000. So we get the value of voltage drop here, 6.32 volt. So we have to find what is the percentage of voltage drop. Okay, percentage of voltage drop is equal to V drop divided by voltage in single phase. Okay, So we get a value of 2.64%. Okay, next we go to cable impedance. Okay, we can see here the three-phase voltage drop calculation is referred to as one-way impedance. Okay, the ohmic cable impedance can be calculated as this formula. Okay, RL is equal to resistance ohm per 1000 feet divide 1000 times with cable length in feet. Okay, and then for SL is equal to reactance in ohm per feet divided by 1000 times with length in feet. Okay, this one I already explained in the example 1. Okay, next we go to example 3. Determine the voltage drop along a 240 volt single phase branch circuit 135 feet in length, consisting of 10 AWG THW copper conductor by considering the load current flowing from the source to the load and back to the source. Okay, the load current is 13 angle negative 25 degree M. Assume PVC conduit. Okay, so we have to refer to the table to get the value of R and X. Okay, next we go to the table of alternating current resistance and reactance to get the value of RL and XL. So we choose first what is the type of the cable. Okay, the type of cable is 10. Okay, THW, and the conductor is a copper. So here, okay, we select here this column because of copper wires, and this one is for SL, okay, for all wires. And then we select the types of the conduit. So the type of conduit is PVC conduit. So this one is column for PVC for X, and this one is the column for PVC conduit for RL. So next we select what is the value here. Okay, this one is the value of XL, and this one is the value of RL. Okay, and then from the example, the length given is in feet. So we refer here, okay, from this legend, feet is the lower one. So we select the value for 0.0, this one 0.050 for XL, and 1.2 for RL. That is the value in 1000 feet. Okay, after we get the value of RL and also X, so we have to calculate what is the RL and XL. Okay, so here we have to divide the value of R 1.2 divided by 1000, and then times with the length given 135 feet. So this is the RL value, and but the value is times with 2 here because this question is referred to from source to the load and from load to the source. Next we go to XL. Okay, this one XL. Okay, same formula, and then we put all the values. We get the value of SL is equal to 0.0135 ohm. So after we get the RL SL, we put all the value in the voltage drop here. Okay, this one is by using approximation method. Okay, voltage drop is equal to IB 13 A given in the example. Okay, times with the RL cos theta minus XL sin theta. So we get the value of voltage drop, and then we have to calculate what is the percentage of voltage drop. So V drop divide by V single phase times with 100. So we get 1.62%. Okay, next is the exercise 1. Okay, for this exercise, please upload in individual activities in auto platform. Okay, the question is determine the voltage drop along a 240 volt single phase branch circuit 250 feet in length consisting of 10 AWG THW aluminum conductor. The load current is 13, angle of negative 25 degree M. Assume steel conduit. So that's all for part 1A. So we will continue with part 1B in the next lecture.